Welcome to Aaron's review, and in today's video we'll be looking at the unboxing of the Sony WF1000XM3, which is Sony's latest industry-leading noise cancellation earphones. It is in-ear and it's Bluetooth. It does have Google Assistant and it works with Apple and Android. Many of you will be interested in looking at this. I'm sure there's many videos of this, but I'm looking at Audiophile's perspective. So I have been looking for a Bluetooth earphones that will provide that audiophile sound that I wanted. I don't want to always go wired, hence the reason why I've been looking for a wireless one. Workout. My current set that I have, that I currently use when I actually go to the gym, is these AirPods. This is the AirPods 1. AirPods 2 is the latest one. In regards to the sound quality wise, there is no difference at all in regards to AirPods 1 and AirPods 2. For those who are interested, the AirPods 2 is not compatible with the AirPods 1, so you're not able to switch it in any ways, and so that you can have half and half each. So that's one thing to note. It is quite compact, it is quite convenient. Just to let you know that the AirPods that I have here can be used in my ear with no problems at all, so that when I actually work out it doesn't fall out. But obviously for those of you out there, there are issues with actually using this depending on your ear. So with me, I have no problems with the AirPods at all. So it's been a long time since I wanted to actually use better Bluetooth audio quality, and I think I have actually found the latest one that does give me this audiophile music that I enjoy, and it's this model, which is the W1000XM3. It does last for 6 hours from internally, this battery, and as far as I know, it can charge in 18 hours more. It is Bluetooth, it has wireless, and it is noise cancelling. This is using the latest 1000XM3 headphone chip, as far as I know. Retail price of the AirPods in Hong Kong right now, if you go for the wireless case one, is 1,600. With the Hong Kong one of here, of the Sony W1000, or which I'll call XM3 for short now, this retails for 1,890. So definitely, I think spend a little bit more to get the technology's worth that you should be getting, and the sound quality that you should be experiencing from enjoying music. That is what I recommend from an audiophile perspective. Obviously, if you're from the US, as far as I know, the US one of the AirPods 2, and it is the wireless case, that is retailing for $200 US. But if it's the Sony WXM3 one, then that is about $230 US. I would say spend that $30 more, since you are getting the latest technology and the best sound quality from these. I've tried this actually several times now. I've tried it in the shops for a couple of times. I have postponed from buying it. I did think about the AirPods 2. Definitely the AirPods 2 is something that was alright, but obviously due to the fact that the AirPods, it does not have a nice fits, that means that the noise do get out and people can roughly hear you if you turn your volume to quite a high level. It is quite compact. I mean, that's one thing that I like about it, and as I mentioned, for me it doesn't fall out. But seriously, if you really do want best quality and sound quality, I do recommend the 1000XM3. Box wise, this is what it looks like. Some information, headphones, 1 year's warranty. It is quite hits right now, this device. A lot of people are buying it, but then there's also a lot of people selling it. Maybe they've enjoyed the music and then actually went for a cabled, higher spec earphones. As far as I'm also aware, that if you charge with 10 minutes of charge, you're able to get 1 hour and 30 minutes of playback time, which is quite good. This is roughly what the box looks like. I have went for the black version. I do find the black version is much nicer. There is a grey version, which I didn't like. I think the black one is more discreet. It comes with a charging case. Yes, if I were to compare the two, it is double the size, almost double the size. But notice that the battery compartment here, or the case, does charge for provide another 18 hours of battery to your earphones. this is roughly what it looks like. If I put this in, let me just get that. This is what it looks like. Sony. This is the right side. I have already turned it on and it's been pairing. I'm enjoying the music that comes up from it. Definitely one that I would recommend for audio quality. There are some negatives to this W1000XM3, and that is mainly the fact that the touch panels here, well, for the moment at the right side, I've set this to, when I touch the surface here, it actually plays or pauses or double taps to forward and so forth. With the left side, I've changed it to when I hit this button, I can actually hear people talking to me. That is how I've set it. Inside, underneath this compartment is my receipt, and then underneath this here contains the silicone tips that you'll get. Again, I did not need to change it. I think that the stock one that they provide is good enough. For some reason, the silicone tips provided, it always seems fine for me. You've got some documents, and you've got the USB quick charge cable, and roughly that summarizes what is inside the box. I have spent a long time considering which wireless headphones I want to get, and I want it to be discreet. It's not always good to have cables hanging around. When I do want better sound quality, obviously I go to my A18s and my Zoas or my Bravo Cupid. Definitely recommended to buy now, especially since they've just upgraded their firmware on this device so that the sound quality is much better and that the voice dialing is also good, which is comparable to the AirPods as far as I'm aware. I still need to test this, so in my next video I will do a full review of what the sound quality is like, how to use the software that the 1000XM3 here. Notice that you're able to change your music setting. For me, the bass boost setting is the one that I like the most. You can change it to treble boost, to vocal, to relax, to mellow, excited. As a person who likes audio, I might create some of my customs so that it goes with my K-pop. Ambient sound, so that you can hear people talking when you need to. When I was first using it today, I can sometimes hear a bit of the wind noise coming into the earphones. I think I need to turn that off, the ambient sound control, as to not hear any sound at all. Battery is good. With these ones, it stays on my ear quite easily, no problems at all. If I take headphones off, it just pauses the music. It doesn't have the aptX, which is what the highest res is, but it does provide DSEE-HX, which is actually another way of Sony of providing high quality music. Also, it is not IPX rated. That means it is not water resistant, so that you might not want to try at the gym. I've tried it at the gym, it was fine for me. However, if you're a person who sweats a lot, maybe these are not for you. But in regards to audio quality, definitely it is right up there for those who are enthusiastic about audio. When you put it in, you can hear what the battery level is. So there is a lot of technology packed into this right now. One that I think is worth that extra little bit more money. If I were to get the AirPods 2, which was a consideration, but definitely the music coming from here is much better. There is more bass, the vocal sounds more clear, the sound range is much wider, and when you plug it into your ear, it is definitely not noticeable from people outside. I did mention negatives earlier, which I forgot to say, and they are the fact that you are not able to turn up or turn down the volume using the touch panels here, which is one thing to consider for those who want to change their sound or the volume of the sound when it inserts it into your ear. For me, it doesn't come out easily. The earphones, all it does is a little bit of rotation when I put it in, and that makes it stay on. That's the trick to keeping this in your ear. I did try it today running on a treadmill, no problems at all. Just needs a bit of tightening when I put it into your ear. That is what I recommend. Anyway, that is all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.